Welcome to this week's Transformers toy review, which we are on week 3 of Women's Appreciation Month, and we are looking at the Velocitron 500 Legacy Voyager class Override in her futuristic race car mode first. But before we look at Override, let's do our shout outs of the week, which is going to be starting with 48 South Loudon Street, which is the home of Back to the Media. And when you go to Back to the Media, that's where you can find all of your video game needs, from the Atari all the way up to current systems, games for each console. You can also get the handheld games for some of the older versions, as well as games for those little handheld consoles. You could also find DVDs and CDs and Blu-rays and vinyls, and records and a whole lot more there. Cassette tapes, VHSs for those for y'all old heads. But definitely check that out. And there she is, popping a wheelie. But if you can't find it at Back to the Media, you can go over here to Middle Road, right behind the sheets, to Play It Again Games, which is where you can find other stuff, other kind of games and consoles and stuff there. And they also fix your consoles as well as fix your laptops and PCs and whatnot. So definitely give them a shout. And if you're looking for toys and collectibles such as Transformers or G.I. Joe or I already said Transformers, but you can get Transformers, G.I. Joe, Thundercats, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, anything from Super 7 that they have. You can go to Time Traveler Toys and Collectibles at 115 South Loudon Street. And you can find all your Time Travelers, all your toys and collectibles needs at Time Travelers, past, present, and, well, that's currently out on the market. Well, they don't really do future stuff because we haven't got that stuff yet. But you get past and present stuff there. And you could definitely check it out. And if you have a toddler, then you are trying to get them into their problem-solving skills up to date, or get them into where they could be getting ready for preschool, as well as puzzle-solving and problem-solving, you can go to Thinker Toys at 106 South Loudon Street in the Walking Mall here in Winchester, and you can get all kind of cool stuff there. But if you're into comic books and you're looking for anything from Marvel, anything from DC, IDW, Image, you get your Superman, Spider-Man, all that cool joints going on, you can go to 80 Weems Lane here in Winchester and go to 4-Color Fantasies. You can find all your comic book needs there. But if you live in the Salisbury, North Carolina area, you can go to Comic Monsters for all your comic book needs from DC, Marvel, and IDW. They also sell collectible items such as G.I. Joe there. So definitely feel free to check them out. I have made some good purchases at both stores. If you're living in the Winchester area and you're looking to lay the smackdown on some Jamaican food, go ahead and get a hold of Tropical Islands on Piccadilly Street, right there across from the Hanley Library here in Winchester. Time Travelers not Time Travelers, but Tropical Islands will get your hookup done right. So see Lloyd and his wonderful staff, and he'll get it done right for you. And once you leave there, if you got a tree you need, a tree stump needs removing in your yard or on your property, or you have a tree you just need to remove in general, or you just need your tree trimmed and get some other landscaping needs done, get a hold of Mixed Tree Service or Stoneburger's tree stump and tree and landscaping. Both of them can send a highly skilled crew out there to get the job done and get it done right. And so see the two of them to get a good quotes and get the job done. But if you're looking for a bank to go to and you're here in the Winchester area, you can go to Bank of Clark or you can go to United Bank. Both of them are really good banks, have great customer service, and they can hook you all up right with the right amount of begging needs. So go ahead and check them out. But if you got a car that you want insured, or a truck you want insured, or any kind of auto that you need insured, or you just want homeowners insurance or renters insurance, you could go to State Farm or Farmers and get good quotes and get some great policies through either one of them. I would highly suggest going to either place. But if you're looking for gas for that newly insured vehicle, you know, and you go to the and you need gas for that newly insured car, you can go to either go to Sheetz or go to Handy Mart for some good quality gas for your newly insured vehicle. And both places actually have made to order food, so you can get your stomach full as well as your gas tank full. Go ahead and get them done. And I would highly suggest going to both of them. And once you leave there, you know, and whatnot, and you need some therapy and whatnot, Cobra Island is a proud sponsor of mental health awareness. So you can check out Robert C. Brown and Healing Grace Counseling and get it done. And if he doesn't have what you're looking for, you can go see National Counseling Group. Both of them are good places to go to. Therapy is always a good thing. I go to therapy and counseling. Ain't nothing wrong with it. But if you need to see psychiatry, and you're in the Front Royal Winchester area, may I suggest going to Northwestern Community Services, you know, and talk with them. Both of them, you can get some good stuff done there and get it done made, you know, and whatnot. Or you can go to if you're not in the Front Royal Winchester area, you can go to your closest psychiatrist's office. You know, there's nothing wrong with seeking the help you need when you need it. And if it's a really bad emergency, you just need to talk to somebody now, and you do it over text, you can text 741-741. They got some good crisis counselors there that's on call to talk to you and help you out along the way. But if you need to hear a human voice, just dial 988. If it's a really bad situation, do not be afraid to go to your closest emergency room. You know, you are special, you're important, and you're welcome in my community at any time. But being that this is Women's Appreciation Month, and we're going to do another shout out to another very special person, and this one is in the beautician, cosmetology, nail salon business. A young lady that runs her office in North Carolina. Her name is Nikki Bombach, and she does a nail salon down there in North Carolina, right there in the Charlotte area. So go ahead, if you're in that area, go ahead and check her out. Look her up and check her out. She does have a Facebook page, and she does great nail work. I would highly suggest any of y'all ladies to go there and go and see her. She does fantastic work. You know, so let's go ahead and look at Override. Here, her vehicle mode, and for her Velocitron race car. And it's actually cool which is actually cool, her weapon also forms as her engine. You know, so she's got the white, the red paint stripes, the translucent plastic right here on the cockpit. You know, I mean, yeah, you got visible head syndrome, but you can't tell by looking at it directly that it's actually her head until you transform her. But she is a awesome looking futuristic style race car. You know, so let's go ahead and transform her. Now, what you can do, if you don't have to do this, but you can do it first. I've seen other viewers do this, or other reviewers do this. But you take the gun off, set the gun off to the side, grab it like this. Then you come down here to the cockpit. Whoa, almost bumped the phone. Can't have phone damage. But you know, you want to lift off the cockpit. Then you want to take the legs and separate them. You know, off of the things here. Then what you do is take them out, and you can take them down, stretch them out until they click, right like that. Second first, same as the first. And you want to make sure you hear it click right into place. Then you go to these little pieces here, and you want to actually rotate it this way on the inside. Second first, same as the first, with bringing it out. Then you want to bring the legs down like this. Then you take this side and close the back of the leg in. Second first, same as the first. Again, bring the foot out, and then you bring this part in to close it up. Then you can rotate these parts here where they're facing out, and there you've got the legs of Override done, as you can see. And then we're going to move up here to her upper body. And what you want to do here, and the camera down here, but you want to take her and bring her around here to the arms, rotate them out like this, and you can also take and you want to bend this and twist it all the way back to where it's like this and connects. You can hear it by the click, and then you want to take the arms like this. So this is get it push it in so they can go in, and they got a tab and thing right there on it to where it can click into place. Both sides. And then you want to take this whole assembly and bring it up to where you got it like this. You want to make sure all this is squozen in and connected and all squozen together. And the shoulders are in good position. And then you want to take her hands, do a whole 180 on both hands. And then you have her in her robot mode. And she kind of looks like a Power Rangers Megazord kind of looking robot, but she's still pretty cool looking. She is a 4-user class, so you expect her to be somewhat taller than what my tripod wants to go. But it's all well and good. But to look at her articulation, her head does rotate the full 360. And her arms can set out like this. She can bend at the elbow. She can rotate the full 360 around. And of course her hands do rotate, but it's primarily for transformation. She does swivel at the waist. But it's kind of hindered by her backpack right here. Her leg can kick forward. She can bend at the knee. Of course her foot can articulate, but that's more toward in transformation. She can take her leg back about that far without being hindered by this piece, and whatnot. And then we could do her gun even transforms. Whoa. And it's in the motor spot for her race car mode, and to transform it into her gun, you could take these little pieces out by the side, take this one out like this, bring it all the way around, second first, same as the first, and then for added effect, you can lift these two little fins up like this and get to her blaster. So we could just go ahead and tap it right here in her hand, and then you've got Override in her robot mode. I would claim this as a top tier figure. I think she's pretty awesome. Whoa. So I better take it off the tripod so I could actually get a closer look at her in her robot mode and whatnot, and pose her with her gun any which way. This is a top tier figure. I mean, I'm not too familiar with her because I was more used to the G1 cartoon as well as Beast Wars, so I don't know too much of the continuity in the newer cartoons, but she has appeared in like the Unicron trilogy as well as animated and other cartoons and whatnot. So they say she's, from what I read on Transformers Wiki, she's a very strong, strong-willed warrior. You know, she's kind of like the Xena warrior princess of the Autobots. But this is a good looking figure. It's a good looking Transformer. I mean, it's got the Power Rangers Megazord vibe with her. So, I mean, if you just saw her that wasn't in her Transformers packaging, you would swear she was a Power Rangers kind of vehicle or robot. You know, but she's still pretty cool. You know, good to have in the collection. I'm glad to have her with my collection. You know, it's all Transformers here on this channel besides G.I. Joe. But this is a top tier Transformer. So tune in to next week to see the next week's Women's Month offering. So see you in the next one. And until R1.